Hello, what's up guys? Your boy Deterius here and welcome to another Lord of Nazarick video. And today guys we are going to be bringing you the last monster hunt, which is this crystal skeletal dragon which we got. I was waiting for this buff to make a video about it. We're gonna give you three teams like the usual, the best, the second and the third, that is SR. So I hope that you enjoy the video and let's begin. So basically this is the best buff when you get on him, which is a monster hunt. Defeat of an enemy zombie causes 5 to 8% of its max HP to be dealt as damage to the skeletal dragon. So each time we defeat the zombies, we definitely get from 5 to 8% of his max HP to be dealt as damage to him. This is a very good buff. I think there is one more buff which is crit or crit damage, or maybe it's the damage from the multi potato that we don't care about. But if I remember well, this is the best one, so that's why I want to make a video in here. The best I've got personally was 84. I presume like you cannot get much more. Like you need a lot of high stars to maybe hit 100, and I think this is the best you can get unless whales have other stuff to get even more. But for me personally, I tried and tried for a long time, and the best I've seen is 84 with the teams that I come up with, and I'm gonna show you what the teams are. So for our first team, it's going to be this team: 6 stars Hamsuke and 6 stars Zeshi right here. Hamsuke doesn't need to be 6 stars to be honest, because he doesn't have enough damage to kill everyone, and Mari is gonna help us with the heals like it was tested. But if she is 6-6, like, you don't have to worry about anything, like, but just for flex. But it doesn't matter. What matters here is 6-6 Zeshi, and that's it. The others can be whatever. If you have them 6-6 though, with Arclight 6-6 right here, all of them, it might get you to a 90 something. But if you have them like me, 1-1 and 4-4, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to get above 80. But this is basically the team that got above 80. Termination on all of them, only Alchemy on Hamsuke, all their Arclights, and this sets for Supreme Being. And an attack scroll, if you have Hamsuke 6-6, just put attack scroll, don't even bother using your healing scroll. But if you don't, put a healing scroll just to be sure that you stay alive. Now let's start and show you that first team. So now you wanna put the ulti on everyone, but on Zeshi you wanna go second skill, because she is gonna killing the minions. What minions? Killing the zombies. Sorry, is gonna get you more score. So you wanna make sure she always uses her second skill, because she insta kills all of the zombies alongside like doing a lot of damage to the dragon himself. But every single time she kills the zombies, even if they are full HP, with her second skill. So that is really good. And we're using Mari because the Earth Seed is really helpful to clear the zombies as much as possible. Even with her, sadly, it's not easy to clear every zombie wave. Sometimes they do have to play. But if RNG is by your side, you get a lot of crits on the zombies, and like a lot of the RNG killing them without letting them play. But look, they play, and sometimes you cannot stop that. But maybe with RNG, I believe probably you can make them play less, like not 2 times like we gonna have to do here, because they already played, and maybe they will play one more, or maybe they will not. We will see. But it's hard to completely make them not play unless you have a 6 star Mario Arclight maybe. That's definitely gonna be so much better, because the Earth Seed is gonna be dealing a lot of more damage, especially if all of them are alive. And also her 6 stars, because she's gonna be building Heartbeat Hex much more. So she's gonna be hitting it more often. Just right now she didn't hit it because it's 4. If you have 6-6, she might have got more stack and she actually do a Heartbeat Hex. So it's possible to do that. So keep that in mind. a lot of RNG, a lot of stars on the characters, stars on their arclets can be a key factor in this content right here. It's really annoying, harder damage. As you can see, the RNG is really bad for us. We hardly got 70 this time, and it's not 84 like I've got before. This content is really annoying to show on recording because it's really hard to get the same scores that you usually do. Um, but we got 10k less this time, but this team definitely can get you 84 like I did. I used this team for 84, so don't worry. Just keep playing until the RNG is by your side because it's really hard to show on camera, as you all know, since RNG is really a big factor in here and it's hard to do. Basically, this is the first team. Now the second team, you just take out. A lot of people don't have a 6-star Zeshi, or they don't have Hamski or 6 stars Hamski, or they don't have Hamski at all. And you don't need Hamski if you're not gonna use Zeshi. So if you don't have Zeshi 6 stars, you go just full mages. You go CZ, and you go Renner, the new Renner, and you go this team right here. And this team is really good. You can go Solution as well. You can go you can try Victim, but Victim problem is that he have half HP, so he dies, and sometimes he dies twice before you finish, and it really affects your score. So I definitely advise more on this on or Solution because this is the best mages we have at the moment that can deal good amount of score in here. You can also go with Albedo instead of Renner. Just go to mages and put the crit damage on Idol, hoping that she do some good damage in case you don't have Renner or you don't wanna get her. A lot of people said they don't want to, so we can do all of this. But I'm gonna show you this team for now with the Renner. All of them are Termination as well. CZ is Alchemy and the same offsets. All of their all class, of course. As you can see, 113 only CZ is a 6-6, and trust me, it doesn't matter at all in this content. Even if it's 1 star, it's the same. Um, but of course, Mari and Idol and Runner all class matters in here. So also their own stars matter. So don't forget about that. This is the second team we're gonna go with. This team can get 30k to 35k. Not hard to compete. Not enough, sorry, to compete. But definitely good for just getting the 10k score like we usually tell you to get. For people who want to get this 10k and whatever, just go off with. Or maybe your bracket is really bad and people don't have scores. Maybe you with the 35 you might actually make it to top 3, who knows. We've seen a lot of wonders in this content. Sometimes you get on bracket with people who don't play the game, maybe quit the game, maybe are new to the game so they can hardly do anything. They don't have the characters necessary for it. So who knows? Who knows? But not enough to compete in the actual bracket if you have good people who will have like my own score 80 to 80 and 80k and above. But like I said, definitely good enough to try. And if you don't have Zeshi 6 stars and you don't have, what can you do? You can still go with Momon, Maid Albedo, and also Mare and Idol. I think this works as well. Can get enough score, maybe more than 30, 35. But I didn't test it, so you guys can test it if you want to, and see if you can get a good score of it. That if anyone listened that to me actually talking about it. As you can see, we can make here enough to actually try as much as possible to clear all the waves and not let the zombies play and take a turn in here. So that is actually really good. As you can see, the always that mostly dies, and it's very good for us to get as much damage as possible and not let the zombie take turns, because if they take turns, less damage, less turns, and as you all know. So not letting the zombie plays is really good. And they actually, because they didn't let the zombie play for a really long time, they actually managed to get more than 35. They actually managed to get almost 39. So getting 40, I guess, is actually possible. So it can get to 40k. So you can say half the amount of the first team that can get it. So this was the second team, my friends. Now for the third team that is going to be SR, you're definitely gonna go with Albedo right here, and then you're gonna go with this Nabe as well. If you have this Nabe, it's perfect. You wanna go Nigun, and you wanna go the Crocodile, Sharisu, here it is. This is the team you wanna use. And on him, you're gonna use Alchemy, of course. Also on him, another Alchemy. Just to get more DPS on your DPSs, because we only get 2 EOE DPSs that we need to count on. On Albedo, just go with the Crimson in here, because we want to clear as much of minions as possible. And we don't know if she plays first, so... and also the same on Nabe. Like both of them, we don't want to crit on them, we just want to do as much attack, they count on attack. As she is DOT and she is a shock, so they like needs some DOT, some attack to actually deal as much damage just to try and clear, because we have no seeds, we have no shit. And now you put any Oclats, it doesn't matter. If you have their own Oclats, it's so much better for sure. But if you don't, you just put what you have, what you can have, like me, just whatever. The same for Supreme Being. You put Nabe because enemies with Shock have their magical defense reduced by 30, so we can deal more magic damage on them. And then you start the game. Sadly, Aribedo starts first, if I remember, because she have a higher speed, so we don't get to get this before, but it's okay, all good. And of course, putting the ultimates on everybody. Right here, you let only Nigun, you let him second first, because he's gonna do this, and then you're gonna all heal just for sure. As you can see, it didn't even deal damage to me. Like, he's not scary. He's not so scary with his with damage. So it's all good. But just to be sure, you put this tank because he can shield you, and Nigun can shield you a lot. If you have them above 4 stars to 5 stars, they start shielding a lot. So that is very good and keep you safe. Even without the shield, he doesn't one-shot them, and Nigun can heal them with his second turn. As you can see, I have no shields, no whatever, and they still didn't get one-shotted by the CE. So it's definitely no problem. This is the good thing in this, he cannot one-shot. At least in the early game, like at the beginning of it, so it's all good. As you can see, 7k in 31 round. We'll only need 2000 more and they're gonna get it soon. Kinda you get it at the right moment, but you still get it, and that's what matters. And here you go, this is your 10k right here. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but also annoying to deal damage on, but this team can get a 10k, like just easily, no worries, it can definitely get a 10k, so don't worry about it. And this is your SR team, my ladies and gentlemen. And this is the Monster Hunt Skeletal Dragon video. I hope that you enjoyed it, guys, and I hope that it helped. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Your boy DTU was with you guys. Peace.